I hit the wrong buttons. Hello, hello, hello! I am Kasasagi Usagi, and I am here with more Pillars of Eternity. So I walked outside just to make sure things were saved, and I'm at the watchtower, and there only looks to be one thing to click on. Um, the crumbling edge of this long platform suggests that there was once stairs leading down from here, perhaps joining with the pathway some distance below. It seems a manageable jump from here on this side, but you doubt you'd be able to return the same way. Ew. We might have to come back for this. But let me see. Oh yeah, this would take me out. And there are still some things I want to explore. So yeah, we'll come back. Because I want to look at the cart. And gosh, I think there was... Oh, there was a whole upstairs that I never got to look at. Sometimes you accidentally continue going the right way. Even when you don't mean to. I should have guessed that the upstairs wasn't going to lead to anything. All these rooms have been explored. This one doesn't look super explored. I might have accidentally glossed over it as I was redoing everything after that very sad, embarrassing death. Oh yeah.
I'll keep an eye out.
Now we've gone through it all. Now we leave. I don't think what happened here has still been explained to me. I think it's still a mystery. I thought we'd have to fight some big creature, but we just were fighting ghosts the whole time. Did they go crazy? No, but all their bones are super smashed.
Yes.
I know. Minecart was here. Oh, why did that get blocked? Oh no, it didn't get blocked. I thought my bot was telling me something else. Hello, hello! Oh no. The bot highlights words for me that it's blocked temporarily, and I thought it was thought it blocked Ola, and I was like, what? That's not right. Climb in. You and your allies clamber into the minecart. It is a graceless jumble of jabbing elbows and weapons. Pull the lever. With a shriek of grinding metal, the lever slides into place. The cart gives a mighty shudder, then starts rolling slowly along the track. The minecart moves downhill and quickly gathers speed. On the next rise, it becomes clear that there is some a form of enchantment upon the tracks. The cart loses none of its momentum. Oh, I want that hat. This is an accurate picture, because no one has that hat, but by God, I wish they did. After a sharp turn, you find yourself rapidly approaching a fork in the tracks. One track leads left and another upward to the right. That's why I became friends with the Mafia family in Defiance Bay, because that lady had a killer hat. Tell everyone to lean to the right. Everyone leans right, and the cart groaning wobbles onto two wheels. There's an unpleasant, bone-rattling bump as the minecart moves onto the right track. The cart slams back down in place, and then it's off and away up the track. After a dizzying series of turns and twists, the minecart slows, then stops at the entrance to a new cavern.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, indeed. Oh, it's a secret cavern. Secret cavern. Dented minecarts and heaps of rubble block this tunnel. Oh, it could have been us.
Certainly.
Well, hop in.
Oh.
Very exciting. No more ghosties? Have we banished all the bad spirits? It doesn't sound like it. I'm not sure. I'm in Durgan's battery. I finished Durgan's battery actually, and I'm just cleaning up, looking around. So I'm near the end of the first part of the DLC, I think. I want to go up those stairs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, that's not what I meant to do. There's also some stuff I have to do, and also a couple of side quests to clean up, and then I think it's on to chapter 3. I don't know how much we'll accomplish today. Ah. An upper section of the side of the tower has crumbled, blocking access within. Oh, there really wasn't anything up here, huh? I thought there'd be, like, rooms and stuff. But it's just nothing. Well, now we know. Go back to the watchtower and climb down. Well, I feel silly. Went all that way for basically nothing. That's okay. I should have been more adventurous. I just didn't want to miss things. And then I ended up completing the main scenario anyway. And then we go all the way down here. And then the narrator begrudgingly tells me I must gather my party before I can go to the next room. And to the watchtower. And then we leave. Are you in the Twin Elms, Tyrell? Like chapter 3? Alright, we do it for real now. We're gonna jump across. You leap. For a dizzying moment, the ground below flashes past. And then you are across the gap and upon the second tower. Neat. As you grab the bow, it vibrates with a strange and familiar energy. Searching your pack, you find the silver arrow that you found lodged in an injured winter wolf. As you hold the bow and arrow together, the arrow suddenly snaps into place, and you hear a crackling hum, and a pale ribbon of light begins to form between the ends of the bow. When you pull the arrow back, you feel a solid resistance. Oh, someone was telling me about this
Oh?
the other day. I can't remember who. I think it was Tyrell, actually. Oh, hold on, girl.
Hmm?
Put that bow right on. Am I blind? I could be. Roadways. I don't see it. I'm told, I was reading, after I already started it and finished Defiance Bay, I was told that you should do it before you finish Defiance Bay for whatever reason, and I didn't do that. It seems to slot in really nicely between chapters 2 and 3. I don't see this mystical bow I just got. Is it in somebody's inventory? Oh, it is. It's in my inventory. Well, that makes sense. Well, I do want this exceptional bow. Alright. And I'll put stuff on all of you later. Now what do we do?
Certainly.
Go down, I assume. It's good DLC. And get new character. Okay, well, I guess we're fighting.
Gotcha.
That's not very helpful.
Spot on. Yes. Finish them. Spot on.
Moe Ixi.
Spot on.
Oh no! I find that when I get stuck, leveling helps a lot. But I don't know your situation. God, beans. Oh no! Situation's about to get very spicy. Oh, these guys kicked my ass last time. And not even our good friend's tentacles could really save the day.
As one.
Lava will be your secret.
Moe.
Yeah.
Fight to battle.
Lava will be your secret. Spot on.
Lava. Lava rule beyond. Lava.
This woman, it will not die.
These ones are in for a walloping.
There we go. Well, good job. The usual 4. The other ones keeled over as usual.
Certainly.
We're gonna
Yes.
take a rest in just a second. Sweet. Is in the trampled, bloody slush around this toppled wagon, you spy tracks leading back south along the path. The crate is empty, though it smells strongly of fish. No, we're gonna take a rest right here, and all this blood and body parts. Most excellent.
Yes.
All right. I did all of this. There's only a little bit left to look at, and I don't really think it's going to be much of anything. Yeah, no. I missed a bunch over here. I think it's only rocks, though. Oh! Help, please, I'm down here! Standing on a narrow outcropping far below the edge of the chasm, a villager waves his arms frantically. The villager is well out of reach, and the uneven, slick surface of the chasm would prove difficult to climb by hand. Tie a rope around your waist and anchor it. Adir's heavy, but he's strong, and Constitution really always seems to save the day. We'll do Adir. Your keen understanding of life out in the wilds includes a solid grasp of knots. You step forward to tie off the rope. Okay. The trapped man presses himself against the chasm wall. Please hurry, the ice is starting to crack. Looking down, Adir can see another smaller ledge further up along the side of the chasm. It is close enough to jump onto, but it may not be able to support much weight. No, we're gonna just keep climbing. Adir takes firm hold of the rope and cautiously climbs down towards the ledge. There's an ominous crunch as the ice shifts somewhere below. The trapped man lets out an alarmed cry. Hurry. On the ledge, Adir has a moment to survey the surroundings. The trapped villager is almost directly below, his frightened face turned up with Adir's to watch Adir's progress. We gotta continue to the descent, right? A deer continues to carefully climb down the chasm. I don't think it'll hold much longer. Oh. Boy, this is very stressful. There is a faint clattering sound and a sharp cry. Glancing down, a deer sees that the man has slipped, only to grab hold of the rocky wall just in time to stabilize himself. As the deer passes the fragile section of ice, the winds begin to pick up. The freezing gusts tug fiercely at a deer's clothing, howling past. Damn it. Nearby, there's a narrow hollow in the wall of the cavern that could provide some shelter until the winds die down again. I will not lose a deer, right? That would be crazy. Fucking Aloth has bulwark against the elements. Gotta press on. Unfazed by freezing winds, a deer continues his descent. Constitution 17. Constitution. At last, a deer comes to arms within reach of the trapped villager and extends a hand towards him. When a deer's hand is mere inches away, the outcropping beneath the man's feet suddenly shudders and gives way, and he starts to fall. A deer drops towards the falling man and reaches him just in time. The rope around a deer's waist brings both parties to a painful stop. A deer grabs hold of the man and hoists him up. The villager wraps his arms tightly around his rescuer. Sections of the outcropping begin to crumble away into the darkness below. Passenger in tow, a deer begins the ascent. A deer makes steady progress back up the side of the chasm, the rescued villager clinging to him tightly. As the deer reaches the top and climbs back over the side to safety. Oh, I saved a man. Oh, thank you. I've been down there for so long I thought I was done for. I'm heading back to town. Watch your step out here. Oh, that was very stressful. I'm gonna go here just to sort of fill out the map, because this is just the, what you have it. But I've seen all of this. The Tragger's Camp, Galvino's house, Watchtower. No, I have not. It's just rock, huh? It's kind of what I thought. Oh, there is something right here. The russet wood. Ah, I see.
Not to alarm you.
You gotta see this.
Yeah?
Aye?
In boy. Mo.
Parathis!
Good work, everybody.
All right, then.
If you say so. That'll do.
Oh, I see.
If you say so. Got it done.
Look at all those chickens!
Yes.
Delicious. Okay, I believe that is all that I can do here. Yeah, this is a little bit of that. We will leave. I need to finish some things at the falls. I didn't finish exploring it because I was getting my ass kicked. But I've leveled up once or twice since I was there last, so I think it'll be better. I don't know enough about Elder Scrolls to offer like 4 compliant
What did you
names.
say?
Nothing.
That's what I like about you.
Beg your pardon?
You don't talk much.
Because, like, I'm all about lore compliant names, but I just simply do not know enough about Elder Scrolls, like, at all to have any opinion. I don't actually think I know what a Khajiit is. I think it's a cat person. But it's gotta be Khajiit. Khajiit? Khajiit? Nani? Oh no.
I'm here.
None shall stop us!
Deer, do you want to come back in the fight? Or... I think Adir's leg's broken. He's walking very slow.
How may
Kind of. Well, not anymore. That's super bad, actually. I just need you to summon more tentacles. That's the only thing. A deer? Are you still alive? Oh, Elith, we're gonna need a miracle, my boy.
Oh.
most inconvenient.
Damn, we got thrashed very hard. It always starts off with like one, and then there's a billion of them. And it's hard to manage all that.
Hmm?
Alright, back across the bridge. Right. Oh, this is exactly what happened last time, right? Yeah. We didn't actually make it across the bridge. Okay. We just solve our problems immediately.
Lava room. Beyond sea.
There we go. Tentacles. You deal with that. You're gonna have to get a little closer.
Uh-huh.
Lava room beyond seek. Lava room.
This is gonna be all Aleph all the time, I think.
Sit. Ah.
This fucking sucks. Okay, don't let Aleph die.
Yeah.
Well, Aleph can't help that fact. He is very strong.
Unite.
I'm gonna let this happen. Yeah, guys? That went worse than last time somehow. Yeah. They just, like, keel over immediately. Yes, thank you.
Oh?
So what do we do, guys? What's the plan here? Perhaps ignore what's going on the bridge for right now. Because I keep grabbing this grass and then I keep getting bullied. So I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Just gonna mind our business. Go up the bridge. And nothing bad will happen. Guarantee it. Pick some mushrooms. Nope, we're gonna fight lizards.
Let's try some.
Alright.
Tell me.
Let's try something.
Just
Alos is dead.
like it is.
That happened before I could do anything about it.
Don't even smoke.
Let's try.
I know what's happening here. These stupid eyes. It's the same problem as happening last time. You would be better over here. Both of you.
Mowing. I'll let this burn.
Tell me.
Spot on.
They're immune to everything that you guys can do.
Mow. What? I'll...
What can you do, priest?
Spot on.
Oh, very good. I think it would be in my best interest to sit the fuck down. So that bad things stop happening. Okay,
Yes.
great. Let's go up. See what that life is like. I assume it's bad. Oh. Ghosts.
Ah,
Oh, you're causing problems. You need to go over here.
Lead the.
What? This thing isn't doing the job.
Dear, why are you over there? My bear is freaking out.
This thing isn't doing the job.
how may I help? Lava will be on seat.
Here's a lesson to be taught.
Yes.
There we go. That wasn't so bad.
Hmm?
Nobody keeled over, which is the standard as of late. These panels have been worn smooth. In one, you can just detect the shape of a sword, and another, the stocky body of a dwarf. You trace fading outlines and shapes in these panels. It looks as though they were once a sequence of reliefs, but the images have worn away. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and taper blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt and the apparent length of the blade, you infer that it is an estoc. The alcove and the stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated ruins. Ice pries cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The estoc, what little you can see of it, appears to be in better condition. It seems odd that anyone would leave it here. However, as you get close to it, you hear what sounds like the screams and shouts of tormented souls. I am gonna pull that sword from the stone and become king. Who will go? Adir? Adir, do you want to... Adir, do you want to pull the sword from the stone and become king? Adir crosses under the falls, gasping breath from the cold water. Shivering beneath breaths echo in the small chamber. Patterns of falling water flicker across the blade as Adir approaches it. Adir grasps the hilt. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fills Adir's mind. Uh-oh. Adir shudders through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold the voices back. Grunts and cries of agony ring through the tiny space. Hold on, my boy. Adir tries to release the hilt, but for a few seconds his fingers seem frozen to it. He struggles and tugs, and at last tears himself free, flying backward and landing in the snow. Adir rises and brushes off the snow, trembling with exhaustion. Okay. I'm going to grab the weapon and pull it out. I'm going to keep holding on. You maintain a tight grip on the sword, your arms shaking with effort. Eventually you gain a measure of focus, despite the clamoring voices. Yet, just as your breathing steadies and the cacophony subsides, something pulls your arms forwards. It suddenly feels as though you're holding a heavy and painful burden. You could probably pull the estoc free, but it will be taxing without careful effort. Oh, I'm going to use my brain. Brace against the pedestal to pull the estoc out. You climb on top of the pedestal and adopt a wide stance for better leverage. After working with the estoc, you're able to pull it free without too much difficulty. Oh, I have Might 13 on my ranger? Excellent. Yet when you try to release the estoc, it remains stuck to your hand. You feel something within the weapon grasping at your soul, binding it to it. When you look at the blade, you see new writing glowing from the metal. Oh. Oh, shit, but I don't use swords. Whoops. Cannot be unequipped. Guess I use swords now. Fuck. The estoc has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder for so long as the curse persists. A few verses are etched along the blades. 'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, while his knowledge of his deed stays long within his breast. But earnest penance heals the sorrowful man, and worthy actions stray the executioner's hand. A new verse appeared when the blade was drawn from its pedestal. It reads, "Seek the whirling agent made of copper, Adra stone. Awaken first your essence so that you may atone."
Yes.
Shit. Fuck, the last thing I need is more goddamn melee. Do you know how to use a sword? Are you capable? Do you have that kind of knowledge, Kasasagi?
Certainly.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, Yve. I feel like I'll have to look into this. I don't think so. I think I have made... Where's my bow?
Oh? Yes.
All right.
If you say so.
I do say so.
Got it done.
I love when I start taking so much damage from traps that I am immediately punished. Combat starts. I think I understand it. I don't know how to go about, because I'm pretty sure I have all the materials I need that the riddle is talking about. I just don't know where I need to go or how to do it. I'll look into it. Let's camp, because we're gonna have to fight those goddamn people. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay.
Certainly.
Actually... Ooh, a cape. I had no way of knowing the fate that awaited me when I touched that sword. Oh god. There is a boss in here. The dragon turns its head to look at you. Its red eyes are clouded like dirty ice, and its sides have heave with labored breaths. Frosty fumes jet between its teeth.
Leave. Now.
The only sound the dragon makes is a hoarse growl, but you hear it clearly as if it whispers spoken language. The beast bares its teeth. You look ill.
I can still peel the flesh from your bones.
The dragon coughs, sputtering the ice with crimson droplets. You see something femur-shaped stuck between its teeth. You're barely staying on your feet. I think you're too weak to fight me.
Careful. I killed the last wanderer I found in these parts.
Did you eat Yagir, the young man by the road?
Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean.
The dragon probes the leg bone with its tongue. He came looking for his soul twin. What did that have to do with you?
Centuries I've lived. I won't share my soul with some mewling youth.
The dragon gnashes its teeth. Wait, you're his soul twin? Why did you kill him?
While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives.
I take it you've been through this before.
Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine.
The dragon's tail slowly coils and uncoils.
Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another.
How did you become linked with your siblings?
I don't waste my time with the mysteries of souls, what sunders them and how the turning of the wheel apportions them. What matters is power, survival. I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine.
Its slitted pupils widen at the memory.
I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered.
Hello, hello! Welcome back, Agent Zeb! And thank you for the raid! The spines along its head flatten. What happened to the hatchlings that survived?
I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did.
I understand. Could you have grown stronger by uniting with your soul twins?
Remaining fettered to them, hoping they never think to turn on me.
This is a shitty dragon. Something churns noisily in the dragon's stomach. Hello, hello. I am well, thank you. I hope you are too. Were you guys playing more Pillars of Eternity?
As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it.
The dragon picks at his teeth with a claw and finally pops the leg bone free. It chews on the morsel, its eyes fixed on you. You're still weakened. Save your strength and leave me be. Well, you gain nothing from my soul. I like to do my perception checks. It's a rough game sometimes. I was just getting my butt whooped just a few moments ago. Save your strength and leave me be. It looks at you, still crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows the jagged mass.
I'll take my chances.
Ah, beans. Okay. There's one little ice sprite.
Hey.
Ah. Shit. I need to go over here, actually. Oh, fuck. No, this is probably not gonna happen. Wow.
Ulu's turrets! He's not moving.
That is not something I can handle. He's immune to tentacles? We're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. I put all my points in the tentacles and my game crashed. Or not crashed. The dragon is. So, we'll come back to fight that dragon. Perhaps another day. So the Roderick fight, I played this game very, very briefly before I streamed it. And I made it to Defiance Bay, but I didn't get too much further than that. And but I did do Roderick's Keep, and it was kicking my butt. Not so much like the fights inside, but once you get to Roderick, and there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid fighting him. I think I'm just gonna leave. What I did was I was a ranger that time too, and I had a wolf instead, and I had the wolf trigger the event, and then they all killed the wolf. Yeah, you can do that. I didn't want to do that though. Roderick is a huge, huge asshole. Um, so I had the wolf start the event because once it's a proximity based event, and I had everyone else wait in the doorway to one of the rooms, and so they kill the wolf obviously, and then they all charge me at the door, and that was how I did it.
Oh. Certainly.
Oh, I've done this. Okay. Yeah. We'll come back and fight that dragon and those people. Not today. This time when I was doing it on stream, I waited, so I was a little bit stronger. Or quite a bit stronger, actually. Okay. I had side quests for everybody. Or perhaps not. Would you happen to possess an old helm or a horn that looks like it's supposed to be attached to a helm? Yudrin opens a compartment in his wagon and pulls out a cracked horn, partially wrapped in cloth. One of the villagers sold me this during a previous visit, he squalls. He said it came from some rare lake creature that was quite valuable. It's been dismissed as junk whenever I tried to resell it. Unless you know otherwise? How much to take it off your hands? Well, I'd like to make a profit for my trouble. 400 pans is the price. He looks at you hopefully. Done. As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand, and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel the blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Arrayed around you in a circle are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think simple combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops. The memories trail awaiting your guidance. Take him down with you. You force yourself to your feet and toss away your broken blade. Summoning the last reserves of your energy, you charge your opponent. He's ready for you. His blade bites deep into your side, a mortal blow. He laughs, but the last laugh is yours. You are older, you are slower, but you are still strong. You seize the young warrior's head, and with a roar of triumph, snap his neck and drop his corpse into the mud. You remain standing, sheer willpower keeping you up, until you're certain that you are the undisputed winner of the combat. It's not until the last of your enemy warriors have left your village that you allow yourself to collapse. The last thing you remember is the hands of the young people reaching out to catch you. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a good night as well. I stumble over my words constantly. It's like I can't read at all sometimes. Yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my reign, the end. Oh. Gardar looks at his own spectral form with a sad surprise in his eyes, watching it begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. Farewell, Grada. He sighs. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. You find Croth's helm in your hand, whole and unbroken. Farewell, my friend. Aw, that was a nice little side quest. I finished with the Temple of Andra, and by finished means I've killed them all. She's dead. Don't think there's anything at the inn for me. Well, I can just look at my quest log, actually. Oh, right. No, there is stuff for me at the inn.
You look like you've been in the wilds. You see my wagon out there?
I found your goods.
You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. But I hope you'll take this.
Fair enough, I'll take my reward then.
Here, as promised. Thanks again. With a little luck, I'll trade these blizzards in for a sea breeze soon enough.
I guess we're all
Heard the
done.
good news. Must have been grand stepping into that fortress. Guess they weren't lying about the Lady of Cadnua. Here,
no.
drinks on me. We should see a boost in business with the battery open. Makes for a brighter future than we had yesterday, for sure.
Oh yeah, I got free booze. I really should be.
Something I can do for you?
You're still a mystery to me. I guess if I had unlocked her memories, she'd be more interesting, or dead, as the case may be. Like that other poor woman. I think I made the wrong choice. I thought I should have let her live with the theft. And not taken out the mine lady, but... Malzilta of the Sisterhood of the Slacked Head is dead. Kinda ironic. He grins. Kinda ironic, isn't it? She went around killing people for Baroth, and in the end, that's what... Oh, never mind. Just take the bounty. He passes you a bag that rattles with coins. Hell yeah. You're still an asshole, right?
So, you're back. What can I do for you? Sure, ask away. Right. Anything else?
I'm surprised he still talks to me. Da 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 da.
Something else you need?
You're not impressed with what I did?
You've been busy since we last spoke. I want to thank you for what you've been doing for Stalwart.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Are we all done here then? I'm so disappointed. Oh shit, I wasn't actually done with the White Forge.
Hey.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll go back and finish that. I thought I awakened the White Forge. God, I feel dumb as hell. I don't know, I didn't think
Yes.
about it. It
What did
like
you say?
Nothing.
That's what I like about you.
Beg your pardon?
You don't talk much.
because I got like the little quest update and it's like, yep, you did the White Forge stuff, and I was like, sweet. All done here. Well, now I look incredibly foolish. The dialogue all makes me think that I've done all that I can do for the White
Old
Forge.
man, I'd give you a taste of that fire you're pining for if we wasn't in such pleasant company.
The fires where I come from reduce metal to shapeless liquid. It's where your kind belongs, along with all the other abominations of animancy.
All right, my party's getting along just fine. I can't believe I didn't well, I did activate the White Forge. I just didn't look at it after the fact, I guess. I need a faster mode. Go all the way down here. Oh, I wonder how I'm gonna fight that dragon. He was so strong, and he kicked my ass. I wonder if he's something you can come back in later. For, like, the second half of the whole shindig. Because you come back here at a certain point. That is all I know. Oh, I missed some loot.
Tell me. Lead the way.
No, I want you to loot. Thank you.
Oh?
Wait, what?
Oh?
Video game? You're killing me. I found the legendary White Forge. I need to figure out how to use it. Yeah? Oh, here we go.
Stop, Marauder! Our bodies are dust already. Must you profane holy ground with further violence?
Yes. Flames roar and whip from within the forge. As they rise, their glow washes the room in a gory crimson light.
Did the height of our walls offend you? Did we cross your borders? Sell you weak steel? Tell us, why did you invade our fortress?
Behind the anger and through the roaring flames, you hear the voice of a tired old man. Well, the front door was open. I think there's a misunderstanding. This place is abandoned.
No, that cannot be. Abidon wouldn't allow it.
The flames flicker and shudder, and the stones beneath your feet grow suddenly cold.
Wake up, Exandru! This is why Abidan gave us the White Forge, that we might take up arms and deal with villains like this.
Heat surges once again from the forge, prickling your skin.
Such a magnificent device, and she can only see it as a tool for war. She shames our grandparents, who wandered this continent and...
This is not Zoltan's original voice that we heard.
Quiet, both of you! Can't you feel it? This chill. This silence.
The fires crackle and snap.
But you entered our keep and found it abandoned. Ruined. What happened to us?
I think there feels like there's a voice actor, like there's a mix-up. Because this was Zoltan's voice, but now it's saying that it's Exandru. I don't know if it makes a difference. The question drifts from the mouth of the White Forge, wreathing you like a cloud of smoke. I was hoping you could tell me. What do you remember?
It was strange. They came so suddenly.
I'd never seen anything like them. Twice the size of any ogre, and positively fearless. They were...
Eyeless. Yet no matter how hard we fought, or how deep we hid, they kept coming for us.
What were they?
Some kind of magfolk, but bigger than any we knew of. We who survived never got close.
They were relentless. Unnaturally so.
Why did they attack you? They didn't stop to explain themselves, yet I wondered at what monstrous wilder might survive in a place like this.
We should have taken our steel and pushed east.
What's to say they didn't come from the east? from the lands Maroon so coveted.
It was a punishment for taking this gift of Abidan, the White Forge, and squandering it on our greed and vanity.
The other voices say nothing, but you feel their doubt and dissent in the stifling heat of the forge.
We retreated until there was no place left to go. Until those of us who remained were here.
Here, with the salvation Abidan had left us.
What was this salvation?
The White Forge. With it, our smiths pulled the souls from our bodies and preserved them in the very stones of Durgan's battery.
Ah, yes.
It was agony. Feeling your soul ripped from your flesh. Feeling every part of you torn asunder. But it saved us.
Imprisoned us.
It was Abidan's grace. Now, we inhabit the monument our people built to the White Forge.
What does this have to do with Abidan?
The White Forge belongs to Abidan, of course. It is here that he built his own body.
And whether he found this place or created it, it's a truly remarkable smithy.
We Pargrunin are wanderers by nature. But it was Abidan's call that led our forefathers here after generations spent along the Pearl Coast and Air Glonfath.
So the old stories say. Then again, I can't see any other reason our grandfathers would have stayed here when greener lands lay east.
How does the White Forge work?
Its fires have been blessed by Abidan. They're fed by Aora's molten heartbeat and veined with Audra that runs to the center of the world.
Oh.
Which explains their conductive power. See, these Audra veins allowed us to siphon essence into steel as we shaped it.
And that essence, the extraordinary heat of the forge, and our smith's skill is what made Durgan's steel so remarkable.
I see. And now you're here, in Durgan's battery.
Stuck here, you mean? With all the others who sought to escape the Eyeless.
You're trapped here, never experiencing anything new. Sounds maddening.
Had we thought longer on the fate that awaited us, we might have chosen a quick death to this slow agony.
Blasphemy! There's no greater honor than remaining here, watching over the White Forge.
You think so?
I only wish we could protect this humble monument better.
Or do something. Anything. We were once among the greatest smiths in the known world. Tell me, do Kith still speak of us?
Yes, and highly. You are still regarded as master smiths.
That is good to know. It's only a shame that this legacy is nothing but a memory.
The White Forge radiates gentle warmth.
Is this why you braved the restless souls of Durgan's battery? To recover the process of Durgan's steel?
There's a village called Stalworth that's fallen on hard times. They asked me to find the White Forge. At this admission, you feel a softening in the essence of the Perugan. In one moment, each soul and fragment is distinct, and in the next they form an indistinguishable host. You perceive them as a school of fish caught in a tide, a flurry of snowflakes on the wind, a pantry full of fragrant spices.
Then I hope you're satisfied with what you found here.
At least you get to leave this place.
But it was good to be remembered. However briefly.
As the souls of Durgan's battery speak to you, their collective essence takes shape, much like Marlswold's did. There are scores of them, all torn by conflicting purpose, and trapped in the memory of their lost battle. You taste the bitterness of their uncertain existence, and feel the persistent ache of centuries. It's a slow, agonizing fate, but you find it in your power to grant them another. Oh. I can free them completely, and return them to the wheel to seek new lives. I can bind them to the cannons to protect the forge. And bind them, or I can bind them to the White Forge. To bind them to Durgan's battery would make them or to release them from Durgan's battery would make them very unhappy. Because this is what they want. Or at least some of them do. If I bind them to the forge, well, remain here and lend your skills to others. I don't think anything's gonna actually attack the forge. And people need to know how to use it. Bind them to the White Forge. Tend to your legacy. Remain here and lend your skills to others. You feel a plunging sensation as the energy of dozens of souls rushes towards the White Forge. It buffets you like a storm wind, and you brace yourself against it. Finally, the ether grows still again, and you feel new power radiating from the White Forge. It emanates a warmth that you feel in your soul, yet you know you could draw close to it without fearing the heat of its fires. The White Forge is now available for your use. It has the unique ability to refine Durgan iron ingots. Multiple iron ingots are required to create a single refined ingot. After refinement, these ingots can be used at any time, enchanting recipes to augment weapons, shields, and armor with Durgan's seal. Oh. Oh. Most excellent.
Oh?
Yes, oh? Well, I wish I had known that this was here, but that was very easily to miss. Especially if you're only looking at some of these things. Okay. Now we go... I guess we leave from the watchtower. Instead of going all the way back through. I guess we can start chapter 3?
By the time you stepped out of Durgan's battery and into the new snow outside, word had already spread of strange lights rising from the fortress and energy crackling in the sky. The survivors of Starward flocked to Durgan's battery, their steps hastened by the promise of peace and prosperity at last. They mended their walls, gathered their strength, and prepared their town for the new opportunities that were sure to come. And with the voices of Durgan's battery silent at last, none heard the distant groan of something stirring among the peaks, as massive and relentless as an avalanche.
So, you have completed Pillars of Eternity, the White March, Part 1. To begin the next chapter of the story, rest at any location outside of the White Marsh. Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, it's all lit up now. That's neat. I guess there's no one to talk to. Oh, that's right. I still have to do stuff with the fishermen. The Gleaming Society is too hard for me right now. I can't do that. Okay, so there's the fishing. There's that whole quest in the fishing village. Okay. Oh no, what's happening? Why are we fighting? Teddy, what have you done?
Finish them!
Well, it's too late for tentacles. Why did that happen?
Certainly.
Will it still be dark? No, I think it'll be daylight 'cause it took us 8 hours to get here. Oh, all the conversations are kind of different. That's cute. I do believe it's daytime. Oh no, it is. I think it's becoming daytime. Oh, excellent. This bracelet is comprised of many small interwoven beads and it is held together by a fine silver clasp. Together the beads form the stylized image of mountain peaks. Oh, it feels bad to do. You reach into the barrel and find a bracelet. The thick aura of essence clings to it, fresh with memory. You feel yourself drawn into it. In the memory, you stride into the fishery. The floors are swept clean, but the wood is still splotched with snow melt and fish guts. The man hunkers in the corner, his head nodding forward as if in sleep. He looks up drowsily as you approach. It's graded. His face is youthful but sallow, and his hair hangs in stringy locks. You feel a pang of anger and pity at your brother's debauchery. Arda. His voice is little more than a croak.
It's past midnight.
Edelgard, your throat feels tight. Grynon wipes his nose, then examines the mingled blood and powder on the back of his hand. He shrugs. Your fingers clench around the coarse, thick fabric, your father's best wool cloak tucked under your arm.
Go! To raid Ceres, or Defiance Bay, or fucking Air Glunfoth. I don't care!
You hurl it at the ingrate huddled on the floor. He picks up the cloak and looks at it with the same sort of dull wonder. He wipes his nose on the lining. A sudden rush of fury leaves your limbs weak and raw.
I'll tell them. Mayor Sina healed. The neighbors, everyone.
You force the words through your teeth.
About what?
He mumbles, churning his words from a morose of snot and saliva.
The stealing. You think I haven't noticed the money missing from the fishery coffers? Or heard Tana talk about losing a golden duke?
You whisper, afraid even now that someone will overhear you, and the words scorch your throat.
You can't be found when there's work to do. But every time those merchant wagons roll into town, you've got coin enough for a few bags of ripple sponge.
No, it's not.
He rubs his red-rimmed eyes. Your own grow warm and blurry.
Stalwart tolerates your sponge habit, but they won't abide your thieving.
You touch your bracelet, a gift from Mother, plucking at the beads.
You won't.
He rises, steadier on his feet than you would have thought.
I will.
You stride toward him. I wouldn't have shamed Mother and Father while they was living, but I won't let this keep up. Your anger swallows the last of your pity. Anger at him for putting you in this position, for doubting your resolve, for failing to see you're close enough to smell his stale, sour breath when he pushes you. You fall, watching his widening eyes and the ceiling spinning into your vision. Isn't it just like him? Granted, with his fool tantrums, never thinking of anyone but himself, and now you're going to be nursing a headache for a week. Just goes to show you can't help people. But you remember him, too, your baby brother, running through the snow, slipping and falling on ice, and you're slipping and falling, and there's a table behind you, but it shouldn't. The memory ends abruptly, jolting you back into the present with your heart hammering and your palms sweating. The fishery door creaks open and in walks Gernard staring at you, and the bracelet in surprise and outrage. His face drains of color.
You take shelter in our village and then ransack it like a common thief? You'd better explain yourself.
His voice shakes, as do his wide squared shoulders. You're the one with explaining to do.
What's that supposed to mean?
You killed your sister, Arda, right here in this room. He opens his mouth to reply, but the words catch in his throat. The guard next to him stares at the bracelet, recognition turning to horror.
Worth coming back for this alone.
It was an accident. I was a failure and a wretch then. But I never would have killed anyone. Least of all my own kin.
He turns his gaze downward, offering his apology to his own clenched fists. Of course you'd say that. Anyone in your position would.
I gave her body to the lake. But I kept her bracelet. To remember the cost of my own weakness.
He loosens his hands and stares at the emptiness in his leathery palms.
I ain't asking for forgiveness. I know I don't deserve any. My penance is my work on behalf of the village. And they need it, truly. You've seen the shape this place is in. Have mercy on Stalwart, if not on me. Let me do the work Arda would have done. That's my debt to Stalwart, and the only fitting way to honor my sister.
He looks up at you, his eyes bright and clear. Pay me with the bracelet. Look at yourself. Keeping this secret has taken its toll on you. Do you really want to feel this way?
Kept thinking I could get by this way. But I guess you're right. It's time they knew the truth about me.
He turns to leave, looking back at the fishery one last time.
Yes.
Oh, I have to return to Galvino. And I do believe that is the last thing I have to do here. That I can do here. Back to the battery. There's so many people that want to talk to me. I think I have enough time to get back there and deal with these people. I wonder what my, I'm curious about myself. Benevolent, clever, stunning. That one deceptive will haunt me forever. Because I lied about animancy. The Outer Worlds, I have not. I don't actually know anything about them. Ooh, that's a good reason to get into a video game. Galvino holds an open bottle of wine by the neck. He wobbles on his feet. I heard a noise like the crashing of mountains. I ran up to look through the window. He points unsteadily towards the far end of his workshop. Magnificent. The fire is glowing from below. He shakes his head, and tears spring from his eyes. And those village bozos will be here any day now. He takes another swig from his bottle. I have news about Grende.
Yes? Does the sniveling cur hide in his home? Or has he been exiled to a place even more frigid and foul?
I have learned that he murdered his sister.
Diverus! The man is even more of a wretch than I thought.
His face glows with macabre delight.
What of him now? Surely the villagers string him up with his own fishing line.
He's leaving town with his tail tucked between his legs.
Perfetto! Oh, I only wish I could have seen it.
His broad smile exposes rows of yellowing teeth.
I will open a good wine tonight. As for you, take this.
Thanks, buddy. Now I am done here. We will quickly try and get chapter 3 started. Or no, I have to go home and talk to my chair, and then we can get chapter 3 started. I'd go a little later to get a bit deeper into chapter 3, but I unfortunately cannot spare the time today. I have Raid and Final Fantasy 14. It's re-clears. And I have to try and eat something before that even happens. So I don't have a minute to spare on shenanigans. Little shuffling footsteps. Thank you so much for the follow. Dun, 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 dun.
Better indeed.
Yeah, no kidding. My little house, my little home is looking so nice. Not that so much. But look, this thing is all nice. Perhaps that's the only thing. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm enjoying it a great deal. I'm about to start chapter 3. I just gotta talk to my chair real quick. Everyone should still be here, yeah? At last, I'm glad you're here, my lady. My name is Solimar. I have a matter of some importance to discuss if you have the time. Very well. You gesture to your allies to join you and take your place upon your throne. Oh, I got this. My bear doesn't get to stand with us. I'll cut to the meat of it. I have a dozen Orlan slaves at a port in Garania. Good, healthy stock that will fetch a fine price in Ixamati if I can get a ship up the coast. That's the tricky part. I haven't got the coin to stock a ship for the whole journey, not without docking it in Direwood port along the way, and running the risk of having my goods seized. Really, these Drywoodian laws are completely impractical for any honest merchant traveling outside of Defiance Bay. I hoped you could be of some assistance. You're not originally from the Direwood, I hear, so surely you understand. I'm not going to help participate in slave trade. I'd like a moment to discuss this with my people. Of course, of course. Solmar inclines his head politely and steps out of earshot. Haravis, I want you to head down to Garaya and see if you can free these slaves. I would love to. It gives me something to do with my hands while I plot this man's painful death. Haravis will be busy for 5 days. I need... my dishonesty. I need some time to look into the matter. Return to Gravia and I will send word. Oh, wait, I could hang him instead. I think I'll hang him instead. What? You can't be... This is madness. Stop. You can't do this to me. Solmar's cries continue as he is dragged out of the hall. Solmar has left the hall. I would say he did. Hello, oh greetings, Lady Kasagi. I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. The man's breath stinks of ale. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. The thing is, I worked up a few debts in Direford, and a few other places, more than a few. I haven't got the coin, my lady. I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking, maybe you'd know of someone looking to hire, or something. I'm willing to work. I know a way you can pay off your debt. I never did learn much of a trade. What do you have in mind? This is a very good opportunity for someone who I think is going to fail miserably. I don't know about this. Palgina can put you in contact with researchers in the Valerian Republics. You'll have work as an assistant. The Valerian Republics? But that's so far away. Then again, maybe a change of scenery would do me some good. He bows awkwardly. Thank you. I'll work hard, I promise. Damn it, I wanted both those people to come with me too.
Yes.
Well, it is what it is. I will find a way to piss away 5 days to get both of those people into my party again.
Better indeed.
I know, Elf. It's very impressive. Alright. I need you to go away.
If you say so.
And you need to go away. And I will bring Grieving Mother and you temporarily. Because I need you specific. Oh, you. This is difficult. I feel like I almost need to completely. I feel like I need to get rid of a deer. But then who will tank so poorly for me? Ugh. Damn it. I love you so much, dear. Oh, she's busy. Fuck, that's right. Alright, this is fine for right now. Oh, I have to, that's right, the gorge. And go down the gorge, which I haven't done before. Because now the water situation isn't what it is, I think. God, it's been forever. It's been like 2 weeks. Nice. Yes, we're gonna go down here. Wait, mushrooms. Wait, no. Fuck. I somehow only grabbed the bear. Well, it's fine. Oh. Hello, everyone. Oh. God damn it. Well, well, well. A woman in robes flanked by an armed group savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, and droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it quietly. Walk away before you get hurt. You've got a noble heart. The woman wets her lips. I'm going to enjoy seeing it burn. Time to end this. Well, I feel very silly for not leveling up some of my people. But it is what it is.
Hey.
that everybody?
Yes.
I might be a touch over leveled, I think. Which is fine.
Hmm?
This game is hard, and I am dumb. Thanks, spores. Hell yeah.
Leave it to me!
Careful with that!
Hmm? Hmm?
You should save the pain for our enemies. I do not
Stop
wish
fighting
to be
each
selfish.
other.
Yes.
Stop fighting each other. Goodness gracious. Wait. Okay. Are we all done fighting each other? Good. A lizard scurries under the rock. Oh, a little lizard. Excuse? What is attacking me? Oh. Ooh. I see.
There's a lesson to be.
How may I help?
Yes.
Okay, well, that was sloppy,
Certainly.
but we've all
Oh?
figured it out.
Oh?
There does look like I should be able to go further into here and fight more tigers and stuff. There we go.
That's it!
Hmm?
Moss has taken root in the damp stone. Oh gosh. I will not forget. I'm gonna do that because we're almost done here. So I definitely want to do it off screen. Oh gosh. Perhaps I'll level up right now. I just thought this would be a little innocent cave. This is not chapter 3.
Certainly.
Well, it's not a bad thing. I need as many days as possible to pass by. Stealth and survival. Splinters the target's soul with sheer force, inflicting raw damage. Hell yes. Oh, you have many levels. Okay. Let's do survive. Destroys the enemy's memory with calculated accuracy. I can pick 2 of these. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which ciphers build through using their soul whip. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful... But I want to know what this is specifically. There we go. Manifests the target's ally mental strength and projects them outwards for crush damage. And makes them prone. Burns the ethereal sinew that holds together the mind and body of the soul of the target enemy, causing it to rapidly take raw damage. Ciphers are so insanely brutal, and I love them very much. You're not going to be nearly as like nothing you can do will outdo what I just learned about that woman. Hold on. Clarity of Agony sounds amazing. Through pain, the monk is able to cleanse his or her body, reducing the duration of... Oh, that is very good. You take a lot of damage. Good job, everybody. Let's go fight a bunch of shit. I don't think we have too much to worry about. Souls bound in eternity. Yeah.
And the fire shows me something.
What did the fire show you? She's just gonna solo this, I think. Aleph, do you want to be useful? Or cast spells? Which is your job.
Oh.
Souls bound in eternity. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. These bones are particularly corroded. They're coated with thick slime. What? Why is there still a brick? Oh, I see, I see.
Oh.
This place is gonna be trapped to all hell. I can feel that in my actual bones. Nothing.
And the fire.
That's not very helpful. Ah, Ulu Sen.
Here's a.
Hey.
What?
Wait, don't step on the trap!
That's settled.
You absolute clowns. Is that all that's here? Is this itty bitty little room? I guess that's it. I thought this was going to be a way bigger deal than it was. But there's nothing here. Well, okay. Oh, that was exciting. I was hoping it'd be a little longer. I need to piss away 5 entire days. Oh.
That's it.
You're not getting through me.
Mow it.
Yes.
That got unnecessarily wild. When your characters get a body snatched, it's very
Certainly.
bad. I think we're done here. Shore. Your party is considered a high level for the content in Elmshore. If you would like, the critical path can be increased difficulty to give you more of a challenge. No. No, no. No, no. We don't need to make this any harder for myself than it already is. I appreciate the game, like, you don't want to be bored, do you? And I'm like, please. Did you see those mushrooms beat the shit out of me? You've got nothing to worry about, Pillars of Eternity.
Yes.
Alright. I want to actually stay in this forest, because I've only got a few minutes left, and, I don't want to get myself into a situation that I cannot see the conclusion of. So, I will be back with more Pillars of Eternity on Tuesday at 6 p.m. EST. What I'm playing tomorrow is a bit, sometimes this game is unnecessarily hard. I'm not sure what I will be playing tomorrow. I think it's going to be Dead by Daylight, maybe some killer games and whatnot. Zath, you made it! But thank you so much for being here. If you are looking, and like all the new follows and subscriptions I've gotten this week, it means a whole lot. I could not do it without all the support I've gotten. So thank you so very much. If you're looking for more about me and what I do, all my links are below. There is the Discord, there is Twitter, and there is YouTube, where all my content is. So thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, probably with Dead by Daylight, unless I can wrangle up some Among Us. Because I've never played that before, but we'll see. I make no promises. Okay, have a lovely evening, everyone, and goodbye!